lots of things going on. So it's 7:22 right now. We're not going to go dead for you folks because it's time now to talk to our good friends at Mills Fleet Farm. Rob Luagi is here. And first, before we take one step further, Rob, ran into somebody yesterday at a store, and he was wearing one of the coolest shirts I've seen in a long time. Eric, if you go to my Surface, we'll show Rob what I'm talking about. Look at that.
The man's mall.
When did that happen?
That's been a slogan of ours for, boy, as long as I can remember.
Really? That is really cool. So when you bring in our Man's Mall shirts over?
We'll get you some.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Now, can you buy those at the store, obviously?
Absolutely.
You don't have to order them through online or anything. Just go to the store and get them?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so now we have that put aside. Okay, so the Man's Mall shirts, if you want to get one of those cool, that's Dave, a viewer that was wearing that yesterday because I took a picture of him. I go, you don't mind if I take a picture of you? And he goes, oh, I watch you guys all the time. So thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's good to see.
So there you go.
We appreciate that.
So what are we talking about today?
We're talking about canning. You know, it's been a long summer. Everybody's been working in that garden, getting it prepared, watering and weeding. Now it's time to reap the benefits.
Because a lot of fruits and vegetables getting ready to be picked and are being picked right now.
Yep, time to make that harvest. Our garden at home, my wife's been real busy in the garden picking tomatoes, jalapenos.
Yep. Now, what do you guys do? Can yourself or not?
I'd be lying if it's me.
Okay.
It's all my wife.
It's all your wife.
Yes.
Well, you guys do that at your house, though.
Yes, we do.
And everything you need for canning is available over at your place.
Absolutely. We got one of the widest selections you're going to find in town. Everything from start to finish.
I don't know if anybody would have thought about you guys for canning supplies right off the bat, but this is good to know.
Yeah, very good.
All right, so Jackie is over in the Wood Harbor kitchen right now and with a canning expert.
That's right. Good morning, everybody. I'm here with Shirley, who you are a canning expert, and it kind of can take us through the process. So we just learned Fleet Farm has all the tools you need, but we kind of need to learn what those tools are.
Okay, the tools you need for canning, first of all, you have to know which type of canning you're going to be doing, whether it's boiling water bath canning or pressure canning. This is a boiling water bath canner. Okay. It's used for all low acid foods, pickles, those kinds of things, fruits. A pressure canner is used for high acid or low acid. I'm sorry, I got that backwards. High acid foods are the pickles and the fruits and those kinds of things. Low acid would be the vegetables, meats, and those kinds, and you have to use a pressure canner. So I brought the boiling water bath canner because it's the simplest thing to do.
Okay.
And to use that, you need, of course, the boiling water bath canner. Some things to have that are helpful include a funnel to help fill your jars. This little tool is called a bubbler, and you take the bubbles out of the jar after you filled it, and then at the top of it, there's a measurement for head space. This little is a really magnet because you're going to have these lids in hot water, and so you can take them out really easily.
Because you don't want to touch them. Obviously, you want to get them in hot water so they're clean and everything like that, and then you don't want to touch them because you want to get that ultimate seal on top of the jar.
And a jar lifter to put the jars into and out of the boiling water bath canner.
Wow. Now this sounds a little complicated. Is it that hard, or is this
I think it's very simple. These mixes that I brought today make it very, very easy.
Okay, how does this work?
Okay, for example, these are kosher dill pickles.
Okay.
And the process for this, I purchased the pickles, cleaned them. You have to cut a 1/16 inch off the blossom end. Put them in the jars after the jars have been sterilized. Then you mix your pickle mix with vinegar and hot water, bring it to a boil, fill the jar up to within a 1/2 inch, put the flat on, the ring on, and process it in a boiling water bath canner for the time specified on the package.
So it kind of lays everything out for you on a package all put together.
It's very, very simple, actually, and I think these packages make it easy because you don't have to buy all the different spices. All the spices are included.
Nice. Well, it's a tradition that's been going on for quite some time. I remember being a kid and in my great aunt's kitchen and watching her canning, going, what are you doing? But then later on in the winter, we were able to pull out all these amazing vegetables and fruits and things and enjoy them all year long as opposed to just in the summertime.
And one of the most popular things right now is hot pepper relish.
Really?
Hot pepper jelly.
Okay.
And there's a kit, and again, all you need is vinegar, sugar, and the kit, and you're ready to go make the jelly. You know, and people think that they can make something in 1/2 hour. You need to allow more time than that because you need to do it from start to finish. You don't start it and stop in the middle. You need to
Okay.
do it from start to finish.
A simple process, but one that takes a little bit of time,
Right.
but can be a nice tradition in your
Right.
family. But the important thing, guys, is that you have to have the right tools, and I bet you know exactly where we can get those.
I'm guessing Mills Fleet Farm would be the location, and thankfully we now have one close to Des Moines, right up in Ankeny, right down the road from Kyle Chevrolet over on Delaware, so you have a chance to stop over there and check out all the different things you have for canning, amongst other things. This is the man's mall, like we saw earlier. It's really just a mall for anybody.
Yeah, it's one of the most unique stores. If people haven't come out and visited again, the message that we want to try and get across is we are much more than just your typical farm store. We carry something for everybody.
And if you have any type of piece of equipment that you're maybe using in gardening, Mark, that may have had some problems with it, these guys can get it running again, or they have supplies for them too.
Yeah, well, it's huge. I mean, I'm amazed by the size and the scope that the area you've got to display all your products. I mean, you have to have just a great selection of things there.
A lot of things under one roof,
And
no
you have
doubt.
automotive, you have a fuel station area as well, right out in front of the store. So really is like you just jump right off the interstate if you're in that general vicinity, and you're right there at Corporate Woods.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Corporate Woods.
3875 Southeast Delaware. Again, I always say, just look for the big orange silo.
There's no way you're going to miss that.
No.
Right next to the interstate. Perfect. Well, good job, you guys. And if anybody's interested in getting canning supplies, that's right, canning supplies, this would be the place to go and get all set up. Mills Fleet Farm over on Delaware in Ankeny, open until 9 o'clock. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
man. It is 7:29. Stick around. Don't forget, Jack Hatch is here. I believe he's already in the building. He'll be joining us in about 10 minutes right here on Grid.